This ball in the sun, but it was best who picked up that kid flick. Driven wide. Yes!
What a great goal from a footballing genius. And of course he was a genius because he was born naturally gifted. Or was he? Hi, my name is Kevin Gallagher from Mental Performance Coaching, and we help business owners take control of the business so they can have more of a life. Welcome to another tried, tested and proven tip. So that George Best goal against Sheffield United back in 1971 was a top of the table clash, and I was lucky enough to be there. I was also really lucky to meet and have numerous chats with George in the early 70s. During one of our chats, George asked me what my football skills were like, and I told him I was okay. What I didn't tell him, out of embarrassment, was that at the time I was playing for Manchester City Juniors, the enemy. And I also added the line, but I wasn't born with your natural talent, George. George said he didn't know if he had this thing called natural talent. What he did know was that from a very early age he had a passion for football. Every waking minute he would look for the opportunity to practice his skills. A quick aside here, the etymology of the word passion comes from the Latin word meaning to suffer for. George didn't do the things other kids would do, watch TV, hang around with his mates, chasing girls. Not yet anyway. He just practiced football at every opportunity. So why am I sharing this with you, and what's it got to do with business? Well, it's not to brag about my opportunist meetings with my boyhood hero, it's to spread the wisdom that George gave me that day. So what I would like you to consider is, if there was one skill that could fundamentally change your business and life results, so it could be getting better at sales, marketing, leadership, relationship building, understanding the numbers, time management, go grab your diary and look in it to see the blocks of time that you've got set aside to practice that skill. Does your diary really reflect your passion to improve the skill? Or are you letting yourself off or giving into that little voice that says you're not a natural and this is as good as it gets? The challenge for most of us is when we look at people who are successful in a field or a subject, we sometimes have the presumption they were born with natural talent for doing it. Of course, that's never the truth. The truth is they've suffered, they've put in the hard yards and they've practiced in order to get better. I'm going to kill two birds with one stone in this video. I want you to finish off this line: practice makes. If you said perfect, that's not right. Practice makes permanent. If I were to practice taking penalties but I had a habit of slicing the ball, which meant I missed the goal, continually practicing that would mean I'd rarely hit the back of the net. So if you're not hitting your goals in spite of the fact that you're practicing, it might be worthwhile getting someone from the outside to take a look and give you a perspective of whether or not it's perfect practice. So to recap, if there's one skill that if you were to get world class at would transform your business and therefore your life, what is it? And what's your practice routine for it? What are you doing on a day-to-day basis to improve that skill? Where are you setting aside time to get better? What are you saying yes to that's preventing you from having the time for practice? It's time to give up the excuses and go for it. It only works, so give it a go. Take this from theory to practice to mastery. You'll thank me later. If you've got any comments, drop them in the comments box below. Share this video with anybody you know would benefit from watching it. Thank you for watching it. I'll see you in the next one. Go make it a cracking practice day, because just look once again at what can happen when you become disciplined in the art of practice.
This ball in the sun, but it was best who picked up that kid flick. Driven wide.